most powerful dirt bike on the market, and running on nothing but battery power. Stark Future showcases a look into the future of moto with the Stark VARG. Sporting an impressive and rather intimidating max output of 80 horsepower, this bike makes 30% more power than a traditional combustion 450, along with zero emissions or fuel costs, as well as the most quiet dirt bike you can ride, allowing for new adventures. There's plenty of reason to be thinking about the Stark VARG.
Alright, so we got the 2024 Stark VARG Red Edition. It's a new electric motocross bike. So this thing, it can put out any power you want. You can switch between 5 different map modes, alternating between anywhere from 10 horsepower all the way up to 80, which is pretty insane for a dirt bike. Usually you see like a max of 63, 64 horsepower on a 450 machine. So you have an on-the-fly handlebar switch here, and you can basically go through maps 1 through 5, set map 1 to 20 horsepower and 80% engine braking, or you can have the next map up be 60 horsepower with 80%. So it's got a wide variety. So with this being an electric motorcycle, you're gonna save money on fuel costs, race fuel for those race guys out there. And honestly, with electric versus combustion, you just get instant power right away. As soon as you twist that throttle, you've got power. Compared to your normal combustion engine, you kind of have to get up into that RPM before you're in the sweet spot. And with this thing, there's always a sweet spot. So pretty awesome. You can get it in 3 different colorways. Right now we have red, there's gray and white. You can get 2 different battery modes, one being the Alpha model, which goes up to 80 horsepower, and then you can get the standard model, which is 60 horsepower. Each bike comes with a Stark VARG phone. So, this guy does everything that the bike needs, and is basically your brains of the motorcycle. You don't have to have this on the bike to be able to ride it. It just is a nice instrument cluster, while you're riding, if you want that option to change your handlebars or anything like that. $13,000 for one of these bad boys seems like a good deal. We're gonna find that out today. So overall opinion of the Stark VARG is, man, I'm buying one. This thing will make you want to get rid of your gas bike. And with that being said, I actually had my gas bike to compare this thing to today, and I didn't want to get off the electric bike, if that says anything. So props to Stark on that. We put this sucker in 80 horsepower, and it about wanted to backflip out of my hands just on the ground. If you're gonna put this thing in 80 horsepower, you definitely are only doing it for a fun factor. Definitely too much coming from somebody that rides dirt bikes frequently. Yeah, the Stark, it is a full-on cheater bike. No, not really. You don't have to work as hard, you don't have to think as much like with your traditional 450 or 250, whatever it is. You got to shift gears, and you kind of get distracted by engine noise, which is awesome. You know, we all love dirt bikes, but when you take that away and you take away the shifting aspect, you're really able to focus and zone in to what you're doing. So that's super awesome. Yeah, I'm definitely buying one. I have one actually on order, but I'm gonna get rid of my gas bike and just have two of these suckers. Reason being, when one dies, I can take the other one out and keep ripping for another 3 hours. You'll probably get 3 hours of use out of your Stark if you're ripping it. Like today, we had it in 50 horsepower with 80% regen, and you know, got 3 hours out of it. Let a bunch of buddies ride the thing too, so everybody got to have some fun on it.
The Stark VARG, most intense bike ever. That is the coolest thing in the world. It's the closest thing to putting cheat codes in real life that you can get. Like, it's so fun.
If you're looking to get a Stark VARG, look at your local power sports shop, Colorado Springs Power Sports. Ask for Shane, he's the sales manager. He'll get you dialed in with one of these. Too easy, dude.